Hi, I am Liv. I'm here to tell you about a Thrifty Notions October featured fabrics collection. These are the fabrics that we think are pretty interesting and exciting, and they also fit the color theme for October. We also have pretty great fabrics that go live every Friday. We've reached a point where we have enough stuff coming in that we can't give every special fabric a feature. So definitely be checking in every Friday at 10 a.m. These collections, our monthly collections, go live the first Friday of the month at 10 a.m. Central Time, but we list stuff every week and we make sure it all goes live on Friday at 10 a.m. Sort of like when you know your local thrift store puts out all the new stuff on Tuesdays, so you make sure to hit the shop on Tuesday. You might want to set an alarm if there's something specific you're looking for, or if you're just generally curious. Much like real life thrifting, you just never know what's going to pop up, and it might be something you hadn't remembered that you needed or that you were looking for, or it might just be a special treasure that you're like, this will be my next big project. So anyway, yes, we generally start with a bit of a ramble, so there it was. All right, so I'm going to start with the synthetics. Our theme is just kind of fall and harvest and delicious food because, you know, you got to put on a few pounds to aid in hibernation, I guess. You don't have to, but the food is good in the fall. So cozy and delicious. This is satin back moleskin, which is a fluid fabric. It has satin on the back and a smooth kind of suede looking front. And this one is called Toasted Pecan. You can see, nice fluid drape. So this would make a cute skirt that kind of looks like a suede skirt. You could do trousers, but you might, yeah, it'd probably be okay. I think it's best as a skirt or dress, just to show off this floaty flowiness that it has. You could also do something like a jacket, like a loose fitting, more cardigan sort of jacket. We have some fuzzy fabrics. What their exact names are, as far as the type of fabric, is a little bit, I didn't put them on the bolt and I don't remember. So these are either stretch velvet or like faux suede, micro suede. They have similar textures. So this one's called autumnal. I think it's just a stretch velvet, actually. They all just sort of have a fuzzy texture to them. So this is stretchy in one direction and not in the other. There's no spandex in this one. So it's great for things like, okay, if you wanted to do some really comfy pants, like sort of velvet pants, those would be so cute. Skirts, jackets, cardigans, all the sort of layering pieces for fall. This one just has this gorgeous ruby jewel tone floral. Love it. So pretty. This one's called Dragon Fruit. It's a stretch velvet. You can see, again, fluid drape, very, very stretchy. I think this one does have some spandex in it. Stretchy, yep, in both directions. If you wanted, you could make some like tight-fitting sort of leggings out of this. It's good for loungewear, fancy loungewear. Or if you just want to feel like you're wearing pajamas but look fancy, it would also make a really cute, like form-fitting velvet dress. So good. All right, this one's called Nutmeg, and it is just a woven, slubby woven, nice and sturdy, nice and chunky. You could do something like a pair of shorts out of this one. You could also do something like a shirt jacket. It's just kind of a chunkier, heavier shirting kind of fabric. So pretty versatile. It would also work for things like home deck or just like a dress or jumper. This one's called Raisin Paisley, and it's like it's a faux, it's not silk, but it looks like a charmeuse. It is a semi-sheer, very fluid, polyester, lightweight, kind of slinky. You could make slinky blouses out of that. You could also do something like a skirt or dress. It's just very lightweight and floaty. This is a cool woven stripe. It's got slubby strings and smooth strings. It's just got neat texture to it and very interesting colors. It would work for home deck. You could also wear it. You could make some fun trousers. You could make a dress or a skirt. Be cute as a bag. Pretty multi-purpose, nice medium weight, and it's just a blend of all kinds of stuff. So polyester, rayon. There's even a little spandex in here, so I guess it's stretchy if you wanted to make stretchy pants. All kinds of things out of this one. All right, this one's called Brick Dust, and it is a crepe. This is a rayon crepe, so extremely fluid. It is a little bit see-through up to the light, but this is perfect for those kind of longer skirts for fall to wear with boots. You could also do a nice dress out of this. Excellent for layering. We love rayon for that. Okay, these next four are all just gonna be the same thing. They're just a lightweight rayon, excellent for dresses, really good for skirts as well. So this one's called Cranberry Delight. It is a kind of a fall jewel tone floral. This is a batik rayon called Veiled Crimson. It looks black, but in the light there is a red undertone to it. So it's a little spooky, but also super pretty. Just out in the sunlight you can really see the red, but it's a batik that they dyed with mostly black dye. They just threw in a little bit of red there in the background. Another rayon batik called Mulberry Cobbler. This is more of a classic batik, so good for like sundresses, beach wraps, those kind of things. But also just really pretty for fall. Again, layering. This is another one, nice and floaty. Plum Preserves, fairly sheer on this one. It kind of teams up nicely with this batik. You could do something interesting there. More of the same, but this is wider. This is just a wider fabric. This one's called Pickled Beet. Okay, this is a lightweight rayon, but it's a pinstripe and it has a kind of a twill weave to it. So it's a little more, looks more like a suiting, but again, super fluid, just a little bit sheer. And this one's called Cranberry Pinstripe. This one's a bit more like a suiting. It is a little bit sturdier, it is opaque, and it's a twill weave. It's called Crabapple. Something like wide leg trousers. Again, you could do kind of a loose fitting cardigan-like jacket or just dresses. It's nice and sturdy, so you'd have a nice kind of wardrobe workhorse kind of dress. Let's do cotton. This is called Bountiful Harvest. It's just a vintage cotton canvas. So nice and chunky, nice and sturdy cotton in this very cool vintage print. We love canvas. You can make shorts, pants. You can also do things like bags, totes, purses, and home dec. It just does a lot of things. This one's called Black Walnut, and it is kind of a stretch denim, although it is pretty thin. So when you hear denim, you think a little bit thicker, but this is a thin twill. So it's cotton with spandex. Let's see how it stretches. I'm always curious. Just a little bit of stretch. No stretch vertically, just a little bit of stretch horizontally, so that gives you a little room to move around. It's just a nice pinstripe. Good for pants, overalls, shorts, that kind of thing. This is another stretch cotton. This one's called Mediterranean Dates, and it is another stripe, and it's a little bit linty. It almost feels like a brushed cotton. It's soft and velvety. It feels really good. It does pick up lint pretty easily, so I'm trying to think what it would be really good for. It does have some stretch to it, so you could do things like shorts out of it. You could also do a dress. It would also work for home dec. It's just a nice stripy cotton. Okay, this last cotton is a double gauze. This one's called Puff Pastry, and it's kind of gonna act like puff pastry when you wash it. It's already pretty crinkly, but when you wash this, it kind of puckers up like a quilt and is really soft and comfy. I have shorts made from double gauze, and they are some of the most comfy shorts I own. So highly recommend like a wide leg trouser or short from this. It also is great for little woven tops. It's just super, super comfy. Love double gauze. We have a couple of these vintage novelty weave drapery fabrics. So this one's called Sweet Corn. It is pretty sheer. It's intended for drapes. You can do things like swim wraps out of it, but it's a little bit snaggy. It's a little bit delicate for like everyday wear. So making clothing out of it, go ahead and do it. But know what you're getting into. Like, it is not meant to be a heavy duty heavily worn fabric. So it could also make some cool things like lamp shades. You could do cool stuff with this. This one's called Sunflower. It is not quite as see-through, and it is a little bit more sturdy. Still a little bit sheer, like light can get through, but you see this drape? We know it's probably got rayon, cotton, linen, some sort of blend between those three. And again, this is vintage. So I love the drape on this. You could make clothing out of this and it would be pretty cool. Dresses, skirts, pants. It's intended for home dec, but it doesn't have to be. All right, I saved all the silk for last. This is a silk blend suiting. It's called Plum Crumble. And it's a suiting, so make suit stuff out of it. It is pretty drapey, has a nice fluid drape to it, and it feels really good. It's nice and soft, like nice and soft. So all the parts of a suit would be amazing out of this. If you're gonna make a jacket, you'll want to definitely use your interfacing to give it a little bit more structure if you want a more tailored jacket. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with something that's a little more slouchy like a cardigan, which is totally fine if that's what you're aiming for. You wanna make sure your pattern kind of lines up with the end product you're looking for. This one's called Plum Galette, and it is a silk shantung, so crispy, full body, lightweight, and not really see-through. Like it's pretty much opaque. You can see a little bit of light through, but this is more for kind of formal wear. Things like corset tops are really nice out of this kind of thing. You can also do jackets or skirts. You do need to use your interfacing because it's pretty thin, but it's for fancy things. This one's called Cacao Nibs. Cocoa nibs. It's a silk charmeuse. So look at this beautiful, incredibly fluid, dreamy drape. It's a little sand washed looking. In fact, it might actually be called sand wash silk in our listing, but just really beautiful blouses out of this. You could also do a full dress. Lingerie, slips, negligees, those kind of things are just really pretty out of this. You really want to show off that drape. So nice blousey sleeves. So pretty. And that is our final fabric for this collection. Happy sewing.